Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two running backs will take the field today in hopes of leading their team to victory. It's the Giants going up against the Vikings. So let's go now to East Rutherford, New Jersey, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
So that means the dangerous Trendon Holiday will be back for the kick. And Blair Walsh looks ready to get this one underway. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. He was the first pick taken in the 2004 draft out of Ole Miss quarterback Eli Manning.
Eli Manning has shown over the years one of his greatest attributes is the fact that he will throw the football down the field high and give his receivers a chance to run under it and make the catch.
First down here after the completion. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Eli Manning takes it from the gun. Makes the reception. Beckham is taken down at the 46.
When the offense crosses the 50-yard line on defense, you have to be careful now because it gives the offense a little confidence. And what they're going to do here, they're looking for the big play down the field for that quick score. So on defense, you better play safe.
As we talk about the offense, Ruben Randall has gotten better every year in the league since coming out of LSU in 2012 as a second-round pick.
This is going to be a breakout year for Ruben Randall. He's big, fast, and strong. As we talk about all the time, those are great qualities, and he got better last year. Look out.
As you take a look at this defense, take a look, too, at Captain Munnerlyn, who usually draws the other team's best wide receiver.
Jimmy played well for the Carolina Panthers, and every team now needs 3 or 4 cover corners, and Munnerlyn is one of those guys, like you said, he can cover anybody.
As this goes for a touchback. It's first down as they head to the line. Peterson's handed the football, and it's a gain of 9.
When a coach can have a run, it picks up those kind of yards. It gives them confidence, and they will show more and more patience with the running game. So the defense, they better dig in here.
The Vikings have it at the 29. To the ground. They tackle him for a loss. The Vikings doing their part to spread breast cancer awareness this month in the NFL. Plenty of pink on their uniforms today and throughout the stadium. The Vikings from the 27. The ball is jarred loose. The defense has the football. He's brought to a halt. Great job by the defense, forcing and recovering the fumble.
You said the appropriate word there, forcing. The hit was so solid and so good. The offensive player had no choice. He had to give up the football. Jim, when you get down to the red zone, you have to be very careful as a quarterback not to turn the football over. Good decision that time by the quarterback. Gets the completion, and they get a nice solid pickup that time.
Keeps it here. It's out of bounds, incomplete. It'll be third down. They'll go ground. That's a touchdown.
Good job on that touchdown. That puts them ahead. And it's always, of course, better to be ahead than behind.
Makes the PAT. The Giants are about to kick the football back, but it's the offense celebrating and the defense doing all the setup. That fumble recovery gave them great field position, setting up the score. Patterson's got it. Able to move 20 and brought down at the 23. First down here. Simpson's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Adrian Peterson takes the football. Jenkins there to make the tackle. Take a look at the defense now. John Beeson, a player we should be calling many times today.
Yeah, he's a smart player. There's no doubt about that. And he can diagnose the runs and get in there and make those tackles. And, of course, the other thing he does, he knows how to cover the tight end and get in the right spot to alter the throw to the quarterback.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. The Vikings snap it at the 26. The tackle is made, and the first down is picked up.
Well, anytime you're talking about a successful run in the NFL, the running back is going to be a big part of that. Breaking tackles, but this time it was just the vision of the running back. He picked the right hole and picked up some nice yards.
The Vikings will take the snap from the 35. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
And here we have second down. Double tight end formation. They call his number once more. And he is tackled at the 44. Let's see what they do on this third down situation. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. They'll run it here. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Here you are, fourth down, short yardage to go near midfield. You lose it at the end of the first half. If you go for it, miss right here, you can put yourself in a big hole going into halftime. So the answer is don't do it. Don't put yourself in a big hole. Punt the football, but you never know. A lot of things go through the mind of coaches in situations like this.
Robinson's there to make the stop. First down coming up. Beckham's a receiver in the slot from the shotgun. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Gains 16.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. And also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
First down at the 30. Manning's off the mark there. Incomplete.
Got to give the secondary credit. This passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Has his man. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
When you play man-to-man against this receiver, you're going to have a tough time. Quarterback's a good thrower. Really hard for a defensive back to stay with him.
Almost intercepted.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
Beckham's in the slot. He's got the catch. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. They face first down. Eli Manning will take it from the center here. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Now cutting to the right side, looking for some open space.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to. And also, it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second down and 6. Jumps up and hauls it in. What a great play by the receiver, leaping into the air and hauling in the pass.
You're right. Nice jump in the air and make the catch. But these receivers, we see it more and more because they don't have to worry about the big hit. They have to get possession, be on the ground, and protect themselves. But still, good job by the receiver.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
Wide receivers get scared sometimes running that slant route. They know their linebackers inside running towards them because they're watching it.
And he's intercepted. Taking off. Vikings in the end zone.
When a defense intercepts a pass like that and scores a touchdown, boy, does that give them hope. Gives them a lot of confidence. They really get the momentum on their side, and it's going to be hard for the offense to come out here and do anything after that play.
Vikings getting ready to kick it away. Tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Giants come to the line, starting this drive at the 28. Robinson's usually a tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. Handoff. Off the right side, Jennings. And Jennings is brought down.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Just a quick drop back. Robinson's got the catch and the first.
When you play zone in the NFL, what you're trying to do is make the quarterback hold the football just for a half a second longer, and you hope the pass rush can get there. They don't that time. That's why he got the completion.
Up catch. Robinson's tackled down at the 17.
You saw why deep. Backs can't sleep the night before the game when they play against this quarterback. Beautiful long throw down the field for the big completion.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. And that'll be a gain of about 2.
Sometimes you're going to play that the defense is ready for it, and that's the situation right here. In the red zone, the offense decides to run it. The defense is ready for it, and they stop it for a short gain.
2nd down and 7. Throws the pass. Catch made by Mario Manningham.
The Giants had a nice play design that time. It pulled the defense, and they get the pass completion for a nice pickup.
Nickel formation here for the defense. Has his target. Gain 5. The Giants have focused on the middle of the field quite a bit here in the first half. Robinson's been the beneficiary of that strategy, and he's gotten plenty of chances to touch the football.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and that is throwing the football to the tight end. And we all know if it's working, they will.
Makes the catch. Touchdown.
Good job that time by the offense, scoring that touchdown and putting them ahead. And when you get ahead in a football game in the National Football League, it makes you relax and you play better.
Manning certainly given his team some momentum with that scoring drive. He just put together a possession where he threw for more than 60 yards. Fields the football at the 8, and they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Vikings getting set now for their next series. This will probably be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Here's the handoff. He's taken down at the 23. 2-minute warning. And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down. Cancels back in shotgun formation. And he's forced to the ground.
Really good job by the defensive coordinator. Good time to call that blitz. Catches the offense by surprise, and they just outnumber them, and they get to the quarterback, and they take him down.
coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. The tackle is made, and that's a 3-and-out series for the offense.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
He'll have a chance for a return. They bring him to the turf. They come to the line, and it's first down. Nickel formation for the defense here. Makes the catch in open space. And he's tackled down at the 36-yard line. The Giants want to get their tight end involved early, and they have. Robinson's been called on, and he's delivered, Phil.
The coach's job is always find a way to move the football, and today they knew it. The tight end was going to be a big part of it. He has talent, and man, can he get away from the people covering.
So that's going to do it for the first half. Giants are up in this one. Brown will be kicking off momentarily as we get the second half underway. He'll take it from the 4. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. First down on the way. Simpson's lined up in the slot. Here's the handoff to Adrian Peterson. And this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
Got to give the defense some credit. On first down, there's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Peterson lines up in the backfield. 2nd and 13. Peterson. And that's a 2-yard gain.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time when they stopped the play for a short gain.
Quarters formation here for the defense. 3rd and 10. And it's going to be dropped for the sack, and they're going to be punting after a short series.
You got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing, they're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on 3rd down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
He's going to challenge the punt coverage. He is brought down at the 49-yard line. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Manning's going to take it from the gun. Throwing now to his left. The tackle is made. There's been no shortage of big plays today with this quarterback at the helm, Phil.
Oh, my gosh. What an arm this quarterback has. How about these throws down the field? Not only far down the field and beautiful, they're right on target. And the good thing is he has receivers who can take advantage of his arm.
Offense lines up here. Manning's got the football after the play fake. They'll mark him at the 34.
Well, the defense, they give them a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
Underneath and incomplete that time. 2nd down following that incompletion. The defense comes out in the dime. Manning's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Oh, and almost picked off that time.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
3rd down and 10. Screen. Catch made. So they failed to convert on 3rd down, but that's been one of the lone failures on 3rd today.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a 4th down. Way you come out there on the field as a defense. The offense has great field position. You've got to give them something different. The defense did. They stopped them, and they gave up the field goal.
Taylor's in on the tackle. First down here. The defense comes out in the nickel. Peterson's taking the handoff. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
Peterson's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Second and 8. Peterson's got it on the handoff. They are all over him behind the line of scrimmage. And a loss of 1.
The Vikings running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Looks to his left. Intercepted! And stop the play right there.
When you get an opportunity like this, you want to take advantage of it. The defense did. The opportunity was there. They get a chance to intercept the football. They do. Now, can their offense take advantage of this situation?
The Giants snap it at the 41. And the tackle is made right around the 39-yard line. The Giants lead right now, but you will see that not everything is going their way. And Jennings had a tough one, especially down the stretch. If they want to control the game, you have to think they're going to go back to him for some more touches and try to get it right.
That's right. Keep giving him the football. Keep mixing the plays up. Don't get obvious in your play calls. If you do, the defense will have everything on their side. The Giants do a good job that time on second down. They don't force the football down the field. They throw it short. They pick up some solid yards to make it a good situation for them. Third short.
On the way, third down. Eli Manning will take it from the center here. Sticks to his hands. Still on his feet. That's been the story of this game. Another third down conversion to move the chains.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
First down at the 25. Manning's going to keep it underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. Failing to complete that one, so second down here. Robinson's a tight end, but lined up in the backfield for this play. Beckham's got it on a New York Giants touchdown.
Well, what a play for the touchdown, and I'll tell you, in the NFL, there's so many good players on offense now, you can never have enough points, so keep padding on that lead. Good job, good score.
Count it. The Giants defense will be ready to come back out in a moment. The offense making sure their efforts weren't wasted on the last drive, making good on the interception, and putting points on the scoreboard. Patterson's going to test the coverage this time. He stacked up at that point. The Vikings get ready to start their drive. First down at the 17. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. Brought down at the 26.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Offense lines up here. Second and 1. Adrian Peterson takes the football. They'll mark him at the 29.
Peterson's able to show everybody why he should get the football more. Good job that time, finding his way and picking up a first down.
Peterson's lined up as the single back. The Vikings have it at the 29. That's a touchdown, and that tightens things up.
Touchdown, Minnesota. When you have speed at the running back position, you can take ordinary plays and make them spectacular. And that's what they did this past time. It was an ordinary run, but the running back got a little daylight and able to outrun everybody for the long touchdown run.
The Giants prepared to return the kickoff. And he's out of bounds. First down, offense readying for the snap. Eli Manning will take it from the center here. Still got it after the play action. Going for the home run. And there's a great catch. First down here after the completion. Here is the first snap of the final quarter. Sharif Floyd puts a stop to that play.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Second and goal from the 6. Victor Cruz hauls it in. And Cruz is stopped right there. You see the offensive totals for these teams, and it's been about two teams getting it done in different ways.
What we're seeing is two different philosophies on the offensive side from these teams here today, Jim. And it doesn't matter. All you want to do is just get it done.
Into the end zone for the touchdown.
Oh, what a good job there by the offense. Third and goal. And what do? They run the football against the defense. And nice job getting the touchdown.
The Vikings now have even more work to do to get back into this one. Scores 31-14. Sherrills fields the kick. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Vikings are ready to take over now, and their offense heads onto the field. Wide receivers stacked up on this play. First down at the 18. Catch made. Touchdown, Minnesota. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Well, Jim, it's almost impossible to guard these guys nowadays as they go down the field. These wide receivers, they have feet like ballerinas, and even though you get tight coverage, they're so quick, they can get open and make the catches.
It's good. The Giants will get it back in a moment. Still have a two-possession lead. Scores 31-21. Vikings getting ready to kick it away. Are set for their next possession. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. First down and 10. Set up screen. Brings it into his body. Gets about 9 on the play. The Giants lead here in the second half, and a big reason why is their quarterback. Manning's been unstoppable so far.
He has been unstoppable, hasn't he? When your quarterback is hot, keep giving the football to him. They've done it, and he has rewarded the coaches.
Pulls it in. Rhodes is there that time for the tackle.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time, throws it down the field for another completion.
Tackle down right around the 48. You see the matchup at running back, and while only one side has really been able to count on that run game, it's still a very close game.
Yeah, it is, Jim. Close game here, and also that can happen when you talk about run games. They're going to go up and down, and if you're having trouble running the football, then change the direction of your offense. Do something else.
looking at third down. And Cruz is lined up now as a slot receiver. Wilson out to the right. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
22 with Harry.
The offense is back on the field here for this 4th and 5 play. Eli Manning will take it from the center here. Out to the left. Well, we'll be switching sides with this one. Ball's going the other way.
The Giants here in the second half, they're winning the football game. I don't understand why you would go for it on fourth down. They go for it, and it doesn't work.
1st and 10. And he's taken down.
That time the quarterback didn't hold the football. The left side of the line they just collapse. He doesn't even feel it or see it, and he goes down for the sack.
We'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Catch made. Beeson's going to make the tackle. 2 minutes to go in the second half. So much on the line now as they line up for third down. Simpson's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Third down and 13. Has his target. He's going to be brought down, and that's going to be a 3 and out for this offense. Holding on to the timeout. Will rush back to the line. Castle standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Failed to pick up the first down, and they'll give the ball back to the other side.
Situations like this sometimes can cost you the game. You're down in the second half. Why would you go for it on fourth down in this situation? You don't get it, that decision might cost you this football game.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. And he is brought down at the 45-yard line. The defense stops the clock. That leads us to second down. An extra tight end on the field for this one. And Jennings going to take the handoff now. And the defense will use one of its timeouts right here. They're able to move the chains after that last run. The jumbo set on the field. Manning on the sneak. Good piece of tackling. And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with them. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Beckham, the receiver in the slot. Joseph's there to take him down.
It's about managing the football game. That's why they ran the football right there. Not a big game, but sometimes you have to be predictable. You have the lead. You're trying to get rid of the clock. You got to run it.
Looking across the middle. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
Takes the knee. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. How much sweeter is practice going to be this week after the win on that sideline?
Once you win, practice is easier because your confidence is high. You feel good about what you've done from the previous week because you won.